So I'm browsing my YouTube recommendations yesterday, and I came across this video called Halo Infinite with Dr. Disrespect. And so obviously Flamesword is partied with Dr. Disrespect here, but he also has two other party members, one named Burton. And I was like, oh, that sounds familiar. Yeah, I ended up playing this guy, and I actually recorded that match. So I'm going to show you this footage today. This guy Burton is pretty fucking nasty, so this is why I wanted to show you the video. It's basically us getting shit on by one guy the whole time, and that guy is Burton. But it's still a close match, and there's still some things worth talking about, and that's a part of the reason of why I'm showing you this.
Goal.
So I start off, I see the guy sliding downstairs. That's Burton. He's going for the camo. And so my job is just to make the camo player weak so he can be cleaned up. And luckily he is. So I would say that's an okay play. Did I make myself harder to hit than, I could have? Probably not. Like, I could have played that probably a little bit better by using the cover around me. So we're capping C, and I'm holding B right now. So what do I really need to be doing? So let's look. We have B, and we're about to have C here. So we can just assume that we have both of these points to capture. If you're looking at A right now, that's what the enemy holds. So my job here is to watch the crosses coming out of A and going to either C or where I'm capping now, B. So immediately as I capture B, the best angle to see whether they're crossing over to B or going over to C is top attic. So as soon as I cap B, I should jump up to attic. And I don't do that. It takes me a second. So I don't know, I'm just like, I don't know what to do, I'm just like looking around. But I do see that guy top C, and I call that out to my teammates. So it takes me too long to get up here. Now notice Burton killed my teammate Warjaint, and Burton killed him in Turbine, which means he is going orange pipes. So I should expect him there, but I don't. I don't know why I'm not processing that information, but Warjaint dies, bottom turbine. What do you know? I'm being shot from turbine, and I'm just like a kid with no thumbs right now. But I end up playing my life and contesting B as long as I can. So once I figured it out, which was obviously too late, I did the best with what I had, but I should have been more aware. So let's rewind that a little bit until we're basically finish capping B. I'll tell you the exact frame. Right here is where I should fight this guy, back him off or whatever, but as soon as I don't have an angle on this player that I'm shooting at currently, I should immediately jump up to attic. So we're at 29.
We've captured Charlie.
Alright, dude, doing nothing basically. Literally 10 full seconds pass before I even jump up to attic. So keep that in mind. And then let's pay attention to Warjaint. I think he dies immediately as soon as I climb up to attic, Warjaint dies bottom turbine, and then I start being shot from orange pipes. So
Stronghold Charlie lost. Enemy team
you can see how I played that incorrectly. I could have played my life a little bit better top attic if I had gotten there earlier, of course. And I probably didn't have to die there. Alright, we're being triple capped here. So what do we have to do? We basically just have to go for B off rip here. And just basically just cap it. Like, you don't even really have to worry about your life here. Let's see if I do that. I love how Burton doesn't even fight me. He's just like, you can have it for a split second. I'm going to cap it when you're not expecting it. And that's exactly what he does. He waits for his teammates to look at me and shoot me, and then he just shoots me once. It's like effortless. It's like definitely something you could be doing in your own plays. So definitely something to keep in mind.
Enemy team scoring.
So I spawned C, we already capped C, so I should be either looking at A or B. Like, we should be working towards something right now. You don't really need to be hard focused on defending C. So it looks like we're making a push towards A here with at least 2 of our players. Alright, so I make the call to just jump in here while I'm weak. And this could be the play as long as somebody's ready to trade.
Active camo inbound.
And there's 2 enemies here, and I could probably run away with this since my teammate didn't come in with me. I should have called out that I'll entry into this site, but I need you to come with me. Whoever was top attic with me. And I end up just dying for free. Like, that was just useless. I could have done that, or I could have just stayed on the point as long as I could until my teammate climbed up from elevator. Alright, so we have to either grab B or A here. No one is going after C, so I don't need to stay here very long. See my teammate working A. Since I have camo, I genuinely thought I got that kill there. That's why you saw me look away for a split second. So this isn't a bad play.
Your team scored. It's yours. Now
Yeah, grabbing B there while you have camo is fine. And I backed him off of B and they went towards A. So they can have A, they can spawn there, that's fine. But again, I need to be watching what's going on at A. Like, I need to figure out how are they leaving A, and are they trying to grab B? Are they trying to grab C? And I was kind of just like, when I was on the grapple, you can't really see what's going on too much. You can kind of only have access to looking at C, which we already have. So it's all about efficiency, and I lack that in this game as far as getting information from my teammates. I really don't like how I'm taking the fight here. I thought my teammate was going to stay alive, so I was just going to climb up behind him. But it takes forever for us to get one kill there.
Stronghold Charlie lost.
So we're basically just swapping out A for C here. That's something you're going to see. It's really common.
Enemy has captured Bravo. Enemy team scored.
I don't really like that play because they end up capping A kind of for free here. Let me see. We have 2 players A.
Let's see.
Oh, my teammate's not even really aware that they're coming from A. Like, they're nading attic, meaning that they're going to come into A here. Oh, they don't even know. They're just trying to help out B right now. We have 3 people watching B.
Enemy team scored.
It's whatever. Oh, dude, and we're about to get triple capped.
Stronghold Alpha lost.
I'm just trying to figure out, should I help out B or should I help out A here? We end up getting both, so it doesn't really matter what I do. But I don't like jumping up attic now. And the reason why is because we already have A. When you're top attic towards B, you have access to angles coming out of A. And you can't say the same about that for C, which is what they have captured. So what I should have done is jumped up to grapple or on top of one of the batteries and got on top of the battery ledge. It's basically the opposite side of where I'm at. So that's where I should be. That's where I'd have angles not only on C, but them leaving long haul and jumping up to attic. I don't do that because I'm too focused on my teammates' calls, and I wanted to, of course, help him out, get the trade.
Power item.
But I jump back B, like, you're basically dead if you're hanging out here. So I don't like being here
Stronghold
anymore.
Alpha lost. Enemy team scoring. Grapple shot obtained. Power items have arrived.
This is okay. I definitely should have gotten the I should have gotten the kill on the second guy there as well. But yeah, my sense is, this is last week, so my sensitivity is still fucked up. But I dropped from attic after they got A, and that was basically me realizing I didn't need to be attic if they had C, and that happened too late. I should have stayed there after they had grabbed A, because again, I need to figure out and put shots on them if they were coming B. Oh yeah, this is definitely where my aim fucks me. Yeah, that took way too many shots, but ended up getting the kill. It's whatever. I saw that they were capturing B, and I thought I could contest here. Probably a better way of doing that, rather than just grappling in while I was one shot, was regaining my shields before challenging and just staying on top of the stairs, and you can get an angle on B. It's not worth fighting when you're weak. It's like they're basically guaranteed to fight you if you come to B very quickly, like I am now. So again, if I stayed on top of the A stairs, you can get an angle on to B, and you're a bit more safe. So if I did that and then grappled in after we got a kill or two on B, and then started capping it, that would have been fine. But the way I was thinking at the time was just contest them as long as you can on B so they don't gather time. It's like a hero play that it's like we didn't gain anything from the hero play though, so I never ended up contesting, and they ended up getting B anyway. So it's like, was that worth it? The answer is no. Should have played more patiently there. Again, they're triple capping us. So I get the kill top A, which is fine, and I'm capping B. That's good. I mean, we need something. So this is fine here. The only thing good about them triple capping is they don't have like a firm footing anywhere. You'll see them kind of scattered around the map. So that enables us to cap 2 points here because of their lack of coordination. So they're capping A, and again, I was already at B. If I jump up to attic, I have an angle on them leaving A. So this is going to be a reoccurring theme here. You don't have to exert so much energy. Sometimes it's as simple as clambering up on a battery and jumping up to attic, and that is a more efficient way of playing. But here I am, just lifting on up, and if I stay here, this is actually okay, because we already have B and C. But for whatever reason, I want to triple cap them or something. I almost don't even know what I'm thinking. I think maybe A is free. And so I come in here, get shot in the back. But notice how I was kind of ready, like I'm posturing to fall off of this platform. And that's something to think about. Like I can disengage from this fight here because I'm so close to this edge. And since he has shot advantage and I'm by myself, I can just drop here. And that's what I end up doing. But I should have cleared the back of this at some point, and I didn't do that. I started getting shot first. So it's not the way you really want to play it. And while I'm on B, I end up getting shot in my side and dying here. So if I had stayed on B and watched from top attic, this probably wouldn't have happened to me.
Enemy there. Active camo inbound. Stronghold Bravo is ours. Whiplash.
My
Your
first and
team
only kill
scored.
on Burton of the game right there. Be sure to highlight that.
Enemy team scoring.
So this is not a fun situation to be in. I'm being shot across the map at A, and Burton's already challenging me top attic. So this isn't the best thing to have had happen. And I end up making Burton weak here with a nade, but I end up dying because he has like perfect nades on me trying to disengage from this fight. So this is them just collecting time while I'm in the death screen right here. And I wouldn't say that it was a terrible play to go attic there.
Stronghold Alpha
It's
is
just,
ours.
it's kind of a part of the
Your
game in
team
this
scored.
situation because they had 2 points and we had to get one of them. We kind of split up our forces going towards B, 2 of us, and 2 of us going towards A.
Enemy there!
And it kind of ends up working out.
The enemy has captured Alpha.
And the reason why the timing on the... Oh, that was such a bad death. Like, we got to talk about that.
The enemy has
So I have camo on B, and they have A capped. Again, jump up on attic so you can see what they're doing while they leave A. Somebody's already in turbine right now that we don't see, and they end up going orange pipes and flanking. As soon as I leave B, he's already capping B, so I have to double back. So if I had been attic after capping, I would have seen this guy go turbine to orange pipes and I would have been ready. But I'm not, and I end up dying because of that. Another thing that ends up getting me killed on top of that is I just like hold forward on this kid and get within melee range as I have a teammate helping. So we see Warjaint, he's going to help me at B. So what I should be doing is just shooting this guy and not really contesting it. Contesting it is just going to end up getting me killed, which ends up happening. So I'm just thinking, I want to play objective right now. I have to jump on this point and contest so they have no... I can at least delay the amount of time that they have before they cap B. So I was thinking with the objective in mind too much, and I prioritized that too much. We should be, in this case, focused on getting this guy weak so Warjaint can clean him up. We basically 2v1 him and then recapture B, since he's inevitably going to be capping it.
enemy team scoring.
And yeah, we end up losing B and A, so they're collecting time because of that. And I didn't have to die there, and it would have been a much quicker cap. Just get 2 perfect nades on me as I'm trying to help capture B. Again, should I have been on B capturing while my teammate's on there? Definitely not. I just have the same angle as my teammate up here with me. And yeah, I guess I wanted to dive into the hill just because I'm doing something different than staying up here with my teammate. It's just not the play. Like, I end up getting double naded because they're trying to kill my teammate in there. And yeah, if I stay up here, it's a lot more efficient. I can get shots in the guy top A, and we end up 2 capping. I could probably even jump over to the battery ledge after getting this kill at top A. And I'm just like playing too stubborn and just holding forward, probably because of that frustrating death earlier on B. So that would make sense. You just gotta...
Your team
You basically have to play calmly. You can't be thinking, oh, I'm frustrated, I just got to do a lot of damage right now. It's just going to end up getting you killed. I was hoping I could kill him before they captured C. So I basically just have to go A. And again, they love going turbine to orange pipes so then they can flank people who are leaving B. So you basically have to, you're forced into clearing out orange pipes every single time. So if you're on B and you don't have a player in the orange pipes, like if they have the option of leaving turbine and going orange, you have to be ready for that. So I see this guy like hop up and I just don't really think about it. Like I saw him, I should know that it's a possibility that he's going into orange. But for whatever reason, it doesn't click in my head. What I should have done after leaving spawn is just go to the attic and then wrap through the orange pipes. So let me back this up and I'll tell you exactly when I should have done that. Right here, I should immediately hop up on these boxes and just go orange because we don't have a teammate in there to know if they had crossed into there yet. So don't hold forward, jump up on the boxes, and don't get flanked here.
Stronghold Charlie lost. Enemy team scoring. Power items on the field.
I think I just really wanted that angle on the C player, and I knew the only way I was going to get it quickly was by running over to B.
Stronghold Alpha is off.
My teammate clutches it up, though, and it's not that big of a deal because he holds B and we end up taking A. So big picture, it wasn't that big of a deal. So this is okay here. Oh, okay. So we end up resetting A. Alright. This is fine.
Lost. Enemy team scoring.
I was wondering why I grappled over while we had 2 points. But they were capping A, so that makes sense. I just wanted to finish B. Because both my teammates died top B. And they're capping C, so I should be, again, top of the battery ledge and not on attic. You only want to be attic if they have A capped. So now I can't see if they're in long haul, and now they could flank from behind, which is exactly what happens. If I was top of the battery ledge, that wouldn't have happened. I have no idea why my teammate did not reset B there, but luckily I end up spawning there.
Stronghold Alpha lost. Enemy team scoring.
I do not like that route. It's just like out in the open and a long route.
Stronghold Charlie is ours.
But for whatever reason, this ends up working out for us for now. I must be getting callouts because I don't understand why I'm not defending. Like I should have been defending B there. I must have been getting calls that about where their spawns were at.
The enemy has captured Charlie.
Oh, this is bad. They're capping A and they're on C, so they're basically just pinching. And we're not defending B right now, so I end up backing up towards it. Which I guess is okay, as long as they aren't in orange again. And what do you know, they're always in there.
Your team scoring. Enemy team scoring.
Yeah, that could have been the game. Like, I can't make myself so easy to kill from the orange area. We're both watching the same thing. I knew that was going to happen. Like, I know this game had already happened, so I should know what happened. But it's just like, it's just the way the game works. If I see my teammate here shooting at B, yeah, we want to melt this guy, but at the same time, I know I'm going to be flanked because I'm not watching their entrance from A into C, which is that whole control room BR area. So I knew as soon as I started shooting this guy that I was going to be shot, and what do you know? It ends up happening. I'm being shot in the back almost immediately. So I should have been watching the other entrance, and they end up resetting C because of that. So they're collecting more time because of that. Yeah, it's rough. As soon as we cap C, like, we don't even get any time because of that. Because I immediately die after capping it.
Active camo available.
Okay, so notice how my teammate was capping B, and I didn't help him. That is okay, but I should really be focused on helping him cap that. Either standing in the hill or standing above him and putting shots in people before they can get to B to reset it. And since I don't do that, they reset B. And the other option is to go towards A, since I think that they're capping A now. I could have done that, and I don't do either of those things. And we end up losing B, and I think losing A here as well.
Perfect.
It's really, that kill was not worth it. And I still don't help A, and I still don't help B there. Notice how long it's taking me to cross all the way from one side of the map to go over to C. For whatever reason, I wanted to go C there. No idea why, but that ends up ruining the game for us. I just assumed, I think I assumed that my teammate had capped B because he was so close to it, and he doesn't end up doing that. And instead of going B again, I'm trying to outplay this guy and get a kill on him who just meleeed me while I had the camo. And yeah, that was the game because of it. So there's definitely a few things I could have done better that game. And honestly, I think that this game is what changed my whole viewpoint, my whole framework for strongholds on that map. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoy the game and learn something from it, because definitely a lot I could have done better there, and I hope I mentioned those points here for you so you can implement it into your own gameplay. I appreciate you guys watching, and peace out.